Yeah, yeah. Welcome. Welcome to Shock the Culture, where we shock the culture through conversations and content that leads to actions, and those actions lead to results. I'm dumb.
Kirk Rich was happening in
Man, listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, man.
what's
Why
up?
should you listen to me? Why should I listen to Kirk? Why should I listen to anybody? Why do I believe the things that I believe? Why do I try the things that I try? Why do we pick the things that we pick? What
Well,
is the underlying thing that makes us believe the things that we believe and make the decisions that we make as consumers and people that decide to engage into what we engage in? Why do some people believe this versus that? Why do some people believe that versus this?
yeah.
Why do
All
people
good. Hey,
believe it's tomato? Why do people believe it's tomato? Why do people think it's potato? Why do people think it's potato? Why do people think the sky is green? Why do people think the sky is blue? Why do people think uh this is gray or this is blue? Ooh.
he tried to rhyme. Yeah, I knew you gonna try to. He got to seek. Hey, now I'm an industry plant. The documentary coming out soon. Down the industry plant coming out soon. Y'all be on the lookout for the YouTube doc.
Yeah.
Nah, but let's get into it, man. I definitely this is something I'm ready to talk about. It's something I actually been studying on just in my personal time, bro. Like,
Right.
so I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm definitely ready to get into it. I'm definitely ready to get into it. Hey, let's see here. So what's the first question?
Why should I believe Kirk is good at investing in stocks?
Okay, because number one thing that we'll look at is to see what level has Kirk produced results on for someone outside of himself. Um, so I always say, hey, what have million and billion dollar corporations entrusted me to do? You see what I'm saying? Like if I'm entrusted to deal with a book of business that is worth millions to a corporation, and they're a publicly traded corporation, and corporate has to report those earnings to shareholders, and I can get customers, I can close them, I can make them feel good, they retain their services when they're rocking with me. That means a publicly traded company, somebody that has a billionaire, who has a billionaire on top, they trust me to produce on that level. So now, when I choose to take that level of production and 10 years of that production and that consistency and that work ethic and now do it for myself, you can't discredit it. You see what I'm saying? You can't tell me that I can go to school, get these degrees, get all of these certified professional things and all this stuff, and then I can't do it for myself. That's crazy. Because why did all these companies hire me to do the same thing? Why did Mecklenburg County hire me to deliver on, and I do the same thing? Why did everywhere I go to, the value of things go up? So now, if you're saying that I can't do it for myself, that's a reflection of how you think. That's not a reflection of my resume. And I feel like that's what people don't get. Like, it's a reason that Dom has MBA and his Master's of Business Administration in his bio. You know, it's a reason that at your previous place. Is it cool if I say the name of it or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
At Group 82, you were like a second in command type person. Like, bro trusted you enough to, all right, Dom, you go oversee this project, make sure this and this and this and this and this gets done because you've produced results on a high level and you continue to produce results on a high level. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that'd be my thing. Whenever somebody says that they're doing something or they're trying something new, I'm like, but what have you done before? Because do you even know the blueprint of how a good team is constructed, or are you doing something on your own because you just don't like people telling you what to do? That's how I think of it.
What's your second question?
You say what?
What's the second question?
What? What's the second question? What
Yeah,
you what you mean?
for me,
So what? Why do you think people should listen to Dom when it comes to music marketing, things like that?
because I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I did it, and I'm doing it. I'm gonna ramble off here. Just follow me, because y'all know that's what I do. You see it in the description. So one, if y'all seen my content, I'm ugly.
Come on, man. Let me try to
So
pull that.
no, for real. Listen,
Dude,
I'm a ugly marketer. I don't go rent the Lambo and the mansion in the studio to have a dope beat plan to tell you should tap in with me. I don't go grab the bank deposit from my job and thumb through it and tell you to tap in with the Spotify playlist.
Mhm.
I don't go sit in ask the waitress, can I sit here and record content at a Roof Chris and ask a girl to sit next to me to say, if you want to live like this you need to tap in with me.
Mhm.
I do content just like this with a ring light at the crib with Sonic the Hedgehog behind me in my car out in the open with my phone, and I'm real. I'm telling you like it is from where I'm at, and I ain't using items to push my message. And that's what a lot of y'all do. Y'all dig at the heartstrings of artists and rappers, and I really think as consumers y'all should take that as disrespectful. Anybody that's listening that has dealt with me, none of y'all can say that I said Dom said I can get this, or if I do this I'm going to be living like this or doing this. No, I always say if you do this or if we do this, this is going to help you. This is going to build a profile. I never promise, bro, if you do this, you're gonna be in a mansion. You could drive this, you could do that. And that's what y'all are doing by putting that stuff in your videos and your marketing videos. So there, from a heartstring point, from a credibility point, I've probably helped hundreds of artists, and that's not a fake number. I've been doing this since 2019. I still get emails about playlisting. I still get real emails like, hey bro, how you been, can you take a listen to this? Real, like not forward messages. Hey Dom, how you been, bro? I see you doing your thing, can you listen to this? Everything that I sell I done, and I can explain it to you. I don't um like y'all have heard me talk about algorithm grabs. I don't money grab. I don't just do something because I can make money off of it and try to learn it. Like the stuff that I do, I love, and I make money off of what I love, if that makes sense. So, example, I have an Upwork profile as a freelancer entrepreneur where I'll get some clients, people that need music marketing or they need anything. So there's a lady that saw my profile and she was like, yo, I saw your podcast, I saw the links, I saw what you're doing, I saw the guests, and I really want you to help me with my podcast. This is what I pay, blah blah blah. So I said, okay, cool. So I'm not gonna lie, at the time I was like, yeah, I can do it. Let me see what you got. So she sent me the niche and everything of her podcast, right? You know what I told this lady?
What?
I said, can I be honest with you? I can't take this job, and I really appreciate you hitting me up, but I don't know anything about this niche. I can only tell you general what I can do for you because
Mm,
I don't know anything about that subject to where I could come up with titles off the top, descriptions, tags, or ideas. I don't know anything about that niche. I think you should get another candidate. I'm not even going to take your money like that because I will be terrible at this. It'll be me searching stuff all the time trying to figure it out, and I'm not going to be good if I got to do that every single time.
yeah,
And then let's say that I did bad for this lady, and now that's a bad testimonial. But a lot of y'all just taking the money and just doing okay and blocking people.
that's a nasty word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, one, I'm passionate. Two, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Three, you have direct access to me. Four, I show my face. I do too much to be scamming, or I tell too much. I'm too personal. You got my real number. You got my real name, Dominique Hollins. You got real everything for me. And I admit when I mess up. I admit when maybe something didn't go away that was supposed to because the way I marketed, or dang, I should have did this way, or I could have got it this way or that way, or maybe I should have presented this like this or tried to get this like this. Um and I've been around people that done things on a high level and I just copy exactly how they did it. I've been around people that been in rooms that people dream of and I just copy the blueprint or I copy what they did. I have access to them people to where, we pick each other's brains, or I can call in somebody and ask them, "Hey, bro, I hope you don't take offense to this, because we don't talk like that. But I know you're an expert at this, but I can I ask you a question?" They could say no, or they could say, "Hey, I ain't with that right now."
right.
Like I lead off with, "Hey, bro, I know we don't talk, but I know you're an expert at this, and I got your number. You probably get calls like this all the time." It's people that I call that I can do that are
Mhm.
real verified that before you could buy it.
That's the real check.
Yeah, they're millionaires. You seen them on TV. You seen like that's real. Like, and I'm not faking. I mean, I
You know,
just, I just, I don't. And then for real, like I was speaking to a client today, bro, and it was dope because he inboxed me from our ad, and I was working on him, and he goes, he started off the conversation. I said, "Hey, bro, you want to do a consultation? Get straight to it." He told me at the beginning, "I don't get my number out." So I said, "Okay, bro." He said, "Yeah." He sent me a voice note. "I don't get my number out because a lot of people be out here scamming, blase, blase." I said, "Hey, bro, what can I do to make you believe that we're valid?" So he left me on red. So I said, "Hey, give me 2 seconds." So I did, threw him on a playlist real quick, showed him, boom. Then I sent him the flyer that my man's made. And I basically through screenshots showed him how I could do that. So I showed him our YouTube. I showed him our following. I showed him who we talked to. I showed him videos of us talking. You know what he did?
what?
He DM'd me his number. We talked. Dope dude.
Yeah.
He should I believe him. Like,
Mm.
so we'll talk about that. But like we got the work. You can see the work. It's all on my social media. It ain't and when I say I'm ugly, it ain't like fabricated. Like, shout out to my dog. Like, you know, we had a talk before, and she asked me, Dominique, some of the guys leave me on red, and I was like, because you look like a catfish. I told you about this.
Yeah, that's crazy. She DMing.
Yeah.
That's
And,
crazy.
and I was like, you look like a catfish. And she was like, what do you mean? I said, yo, your page right now, all dolled up pics. You don't go live. You don't post statuses. You only post pictures of yourself.
Yeah,
So she was like, so what should I do? I said, man, just post a regular status or post something on your story regular that ain't a picture of you with some lubes on and your hair dolled up and your nails did up. Like
yeah,
I know you're real, but a guy that finds you very attractive, he's gonna think you're fake because that's all you post, pictures of you at these classy restaurants and lubes and Dior and these expensive dresses.
right.
And so she said, okay, I'm gonna do that. Bro, she did it. Hey, this marketing for her.
They join the squad.
Yeah, this was marketing for her. So
Personal marketing.
I think uh she did something slight like at work, did the
Yeah,
little, and she was like, man, you was right. He DM'd me after I posted that. I said, yeah, because now he knows you're real. Like you ain't probably thought you was fake.
yeah.
Catfishing probably crazier now, but I say that to say, bro, like it ain't all fabricated. We ain't pulling at your heartstrings through items. We pulling at your heartstrings through works.
Here's a question that I have. Like, all right, I remember we had a conversation a couple of days ago, early. So shout out to Dom. Dom is the king of the 7 a.m. calls. 7 a.m. in the mid. You get that call. Hey, hey,
Columbia.
7 a.m. in the mid. Hey, look, you get that call. I know he gonna be talking about something. So we were talking about a post, and you was like, man, yo, Kirk, you usually get on me about this. I'm gonna get on you. If you doing all this stuff, and I know you are, why don't you post it? And so you sent me something, and I was like, bro, and I asked you, I was like, what's the joint that got the most views or got some views or whatever? Send me a joint that got some views. So you sent me a joint that's dang near at 200,000, and I was like, all right, but what you make off of that or whatever? And then you was like, yeah, I got two high tier packages that were sold, right? That result in some commas. Now, my question to you is, you did the work, you did the work with the marketing, it went viral, you got some return on that. Why do you personally, and this is more for education piece out there, choose not to market how much money you got or how much bread you just made from that transaction?
Bro, that's a good question. I feel like I'm on Shock the Culture. Uh
Because some people say, I got to see it for it to
oh,
be
no, no,
real.
no.
How
Oh,
about that?
I can tell you why. Because I'm not marketing to marketers. I'm marketing to artists. I got those that money off of marketing. I didn't get that money from rapping and doing music. So me explaining how much I made off a package doesn't help me with artists. You get what I'm
Or
saying?
the artist that you wanna connect with.
No, but listen,
Type artist.
that doesn't help me. Like me saying, "Hey, I just made such and such off of these two packages. Y'all tap in." How does that help me? You
Ooh,
get what I'm saying?
I get it, but I
How
mean,
does that, like me saying that now, if I had a course on how to be a marketer, how to be a music marketer, or how to get clients, then that would work. Yeah, I know. Uh, that would work.
Shock the Culture University.
But that's not what I'm doing. I'm promoting the things that I know how to do. But you do have people that And my boy Kirk Rich told me this. Stop talking about prices.
Oh yeah.
And it's worked. Stop putting price. And I still got those flyers out that got I'm gonna revamp, but I do got a bundle out that do got a price on it. But you're the one that told me show your work through work. Show what you could do through work and content versus, hey man, I could do this right now, tap in 3 for 20. Instead of doing that, show them what's in it, not all the way, but to the point that they're like, hey, how much is that? That's a better conversation versus, hey, bro, I'm gonna try to come up with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Oh yes.
when you ask me how much is that, that means you're interested in what I did versus I'm gonna try to come up with that. Now you're stuck on a price.
Or you might just be
Which,
saying that
which
to get in the conversation.
yeah, but which is cool because you see the prices when you walk in the store, you see the prices when you go on the website, but through my content,
Yeah.
I really think like I'm learning now, it's no point of talking about prices in the content because you see the prices, but let me show you what you get. So it's like sports and still answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you gotta try out. You gotta, if I'm making a trade or if I want to get a player, I'm going off film, I'm going off tape. If this is somebody that ain't never played or they trying out for my team, we gonna do an open run. We're gonna do open gym. So
Yeah.
what are you doing in open gym? What do you want to show? Are you good enough to where it's like, all right, this team need a point guard, so I'm gonna play my point guard game? Or are you good enough to where it's like they need a shooter? I'm gonna let it ride. They need a defender, or are you gonna try to do everything and let them figure it out? Oh, well, he gave us a little bit of this, he gave us a little bit of that, he gave us a little bit of that, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to show you everything that I do. But to answer
Cool.
again your question directly to circle back, I don't say what I make because it's irrelevant. It doesn't it doesn't help me. It doesn't help me in any way.
So
And then honestly, it ain't that and there's no it's no good way to even use that in this.
yeah.
Like if you're telling me you need marketing and I tell you, well, I make this off of marketing, it's like then I'm fighting. It's like, okay, well, why do you why it's kind of like I used to see people say, you got 1 million likes, which what's my like gonna do for you?
See, you have an interesting because you almost have a contrarian mindset, bro. Like I and for most people, like I tend to think that way, contrarian way too. But then I like to just sit back. I was having this talk with somebody the other day. I'm like, man, I'd be forgetting my own opinions of stuff sometimes. But sometimes I just like to sit back and observe just how people think, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I feel this way about that after I do. Like I remember there was a DJ and he was charging people several $100s. He was a touring DJ and he would say, "Pay me, and I'm gonna play your record at these venues, at these parties, at this, at this that." And he's showing himself with fancy watches on, crazy cars, this, that, and the third. But I didn't see one artist testimonial that went, "Yo, salute, you helped me get X amount of followers, X amount of streams." But people were steady in his inbox, like, he would put a call to action, call message such and such and such. If you trying to I got 20 slots. I got 20 slots. I'm gonna do on this tour. Message me if you're an artist and you trying to. And people would message the word, and I'm like, bro, the dude is just flexing money in cars. He's showing. That's what I'd be thinking. He's showing, and a lot of people who do these services are showing that, hey, you're going to pay for my lifestyle. I'm charging you this not because of how much the service is worth. I'm charging you this because you're going to pay for my lifestyle. You're going to pay for my overhead, the car I drive, the house that I rent, or the apartment that I rent to try to make you believe a certain thing. You're going to pay for that.
Right.
So that's why the services are X amount, where they really should be priced here based off the value they provide. But I'm gonna charge you X because I have all this overhead. That's something that I think in our culture we have to be careful, because we have to be careful of. And I never wanted to, I never wanted to get pigeonholed. Like I see people that come up with Instagram courses, and I'm just like, you know what? The lack of foresight, because what if Instagram is no longer the popping thing, and you're teaching people strictly about Instagram instead of teaching them about a principle of marketing or a principle of social media? And I'm like, you charge X for a course that's strictly about Instagram, but then TikTok comes along, and now TikTok is judging off of content, and people are going viral, on accident. And now they get brand deals on TikTok. That kind of steps on somebody's point about IG. So that's what I just think I think in our culture, a lot of the flexing leads, bro. Like niggas like flexing, and people like to see people who flex for some odd reason. That does not mean they're going to that does not mean that they're more trustworthy. I feel like you said it's an insult. It's an insult because I remember meeting with a guy, bro, meeting with a dude. Um, the dude who I talked to, he was trying to join my course. It was a guy, he's in Charlotte. He's caked up, black guy, older, multi-millionaire. And he was like, basically, he tried to big dog it. It was like, before you even meet with me, I'm gonna have you meet with my guy who does all my finance stuff.
Right.
I met with this dude, cool dude, older guy. We met in a bar. We start talking. Right. We met in like a cigar shop, not a bar. And we met in a cigar shop, and he was like, all right. The first thing he said, he got bread. He was like, have you ever made somebody $250,000 in a year? And I was like, ooh, nah, not yet. He's like, so he started asking me certain prices. Huh?
I like that answer, by the way.
Yeah. I said, yeah, not yet. Yeah. And he was like, okay. He was like, well, have you ever made somebody X amount? And so then he found out what I helped people make. I was like, I done help people reach 5 figures in a month that had no experience, and I helped them do that within like 6 months. He's like, okay. So he showed me a chart. He got into the knowledge portion. He showed me a chart and said, okay, what would you tell your clients or your students to do in this situation right here? And I gave him the right answer. And he was like, bet, all right, that's all I need to know. So what you want to drink? I got to get a cigar on me, get drinks on me. We done talking about that. It's a wrap. It wasn't, I had to flex, I had to wear this, I had to rock that. It wasn't none of that. I knew what I was talking about.
Bro, that sound like that Chris Brickley situation when Phil Jackson fired everybody except him.
Yeah.
You remember that story?
Yeah.
And he was like, what are the three? That sound like that exact same thing. Like, this is a guy that has no coaching experience. Oh, great analogy. But he's developing your players. And all of your players rock with him for some reason.
Yeah.
And that's who you kept over
all of
the head coaches that played in the NBA. You kept the dude that only played, that came off the bench of a D1 and never played pro.
Here's a question so we can intertwine the two. Shock the Culture. Say Shock the Culture is an NBA organization or a college organization. It could be college basketball, college football, or NBA, right?
Right.
Shock the Culture is an organization. What type of players or artists do we recruit? Like, are we the Spurs of this? Are we the flashy Lakers? Are we the, you know what I'm saying? what would be our team, um our team in your mind?
Are we players or coaches?
we like coaches, GMs, owners, whatever you want to call it. Like in terms of clientele, artists that we work with, so on and so forth.
We're the Thunder.
Ooh, the Thunder.
Yeah, because we got a lot of good pieces. All right, so we drafted a lot of good players that were good where they was at,
Ooh.
and if one of them go crazy,
Uh-huh.
or if one of them like push through, it's gonna push through for everybody because it's gonna be like, oh, bro was over there when this happened.
I like that.
So I'm just thinking about the clients we done had. Everybody done had success individually. Just naming off some of the people we dealt with. So Trail, increased numbers, insights, streams, Trail Brooks, Mosus, same thing, increase.
Social
And these
soup.
they're brand new. These were guys start off with under. I think Trail started a whole new Instagram when he started with us. Same
Yeah.
thing with Mo. And they last few months they've been growing. They're posting content. Um,
True.
some of the guys we didn't picked up, Twin Kings,
Mm.
uh, amazing music. Like, they did again, they were superstars and did their thing outside of us, and then they came in. Omo did their thing, came in.
Hmm.
Um, Marlo. Marlo is I'm trying to compare him to somebody on the Thunder, one of them Williams boys,
Yeah.
because Marlo is I played that energy song like 5 times. I can't believe I never really listened to that song like that. But
Mm. It's
that
hard.
song is hard and is raw.
Yeah.
And maybe because I know him, I went to school with him. It's like, bro had this in him.
Yeah.
And it's like you can hear his passion in it. It's raw. It's not
Hmm.
real, clean like the best production. But if you're listening to it, you could tell that he loves to make music.
Hmm.
So it's like when I'm looking at that Thunder Squad, it's like an AU team. Like all y'all came from y'all schools and y'all wanted to play.
Yeah.
So Ja Prester, same thing with him. He loves R&B music. He said he has a lot of songs in the tuck. When he gets his production up and all that and understands his sound, like he said it in one of our marketing hours. I'm trying to find my sound. When he
Right.
finds that and he polishes it, he's going to be a good artist because it started from the love. Um, trying to think of these other artists. Boy Songs in his group,
Yeah.
like, oh, all of them are homeboys since they were kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that group's only gonna work. Any
Yeah.
disagreements, any of that. Zay Truman, Zay dropping stuff every other day
Every
at a,
day.
at a high clip.
Yeah. I
Trey,
like Zay. I like Zay, man.
King Cabana, Trey King.
Trey. I like Trey.
See what Trey on? He polished up. He taking it serious. He posting it. He doing his thing. So
Yeah.
those are just people that we have. So the last two we affiliated. We trying to get them on, but those guys, I think so far in this, we built a reputation to the fact that we care, to when people come to us, it's not, hey, bro, can you do this? It's like, what I gotta do to get down.
Yeah.
It ain't, hey, bro, can you do this for me? It's more so, hey, bro, can we talk? If that makes sense.
No, it
Can
makes perfect sense.
It's not like, bro, I need this many streams. You got me. That's
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
I don't know you. I ain't hear, and that's another thing. I ain't hear your music. I ain't hear none of that to
That's
even be able, because I'm gonna, we gonna do that first. Because what
right.
if I give you all these promises? Well, I don't promise anything. I know what
Mm.
I can do, and I tell you that. But what if I say all this and you send me something that I like? Hey, whoa, the way you was talking, and I had it happen before. I had a guy, true story. Had a guy telling me that he just answering to the ad to see what I can do. He already making millions on his own.
Hey, word. Hey, word. I got a little cousin that need a gig. What's up? Hey, can you? You already making M's. I was thinking, bro, with that same question. That
Bro,
became,
come on, man. So
yeah.
when I talk to him, all right, what you talking, bro? How much? All right, you say you making M's, bro. Why you shaking?
Why you know how that go, bro?
Okay, bro. I see. I don't really got that right now. Like, wait a minute, bro. Do you
It's
not know what your first message?
pissing contest, man. And
Yeah.
pissing. That's why I tell people, it's
With
no
who
reason.
though? With who
Yeah,
though, bro?
there's no reason to
Not
have
a-
a pissing
You
contest.
didn't. You responded to marketing. You didn't respond to me. Shout out to my mom. I ain't borrowed her Beamer and sat on top of it and told and asked and told y'all already know what the going on. I ain't do that.
Hey, why
I
not?
ain't. I ain't. I ain't. I ain't.
Why not?
Hey, hey, yo, what's good, bro? Yeah, you already know what we on over here. You know what I'm saying? We big. Hold on, I'm ordering something you can't even get ordered.
All right.
Which
Hold
card I'm gonna use? I ain't on that. You know
on.
what I'm saying? That's
Why
not
not, bro?
because it's stupid.
Why?
Because when I lose all that, what am I gonna fall back on? I got it because that's what I be wondering. Hey, no, let's talk about it. Shot the culture. All them dudes that do that, when they lose it, they go missing and they quit. Because that's how they got y'all. Just ramp it up, bro. We too calm right now. And
Yeah.
y'all only getting, and I'm gonna tell y'all another marketing strategy. Y'all only getting an hour and 15 from us a day because I gotta clip this up.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Look,
hey.
my editor get mad at me when I push over hour and 15.
You're right.
So
No,
look,
for
y'all
real.
got 35 more minutes. But anyway, no, for real, bro. Let's ramp it. I'm about to ramp it up on y'all, bro. Them niggas go missing, bro. Fuck. Like, straight up. Them dudes that start with the flash on y'all don't see them no more. Cause it don't last.
Run it up
Like
and
like
get
Kirk,
out.
like Kirk said, they showing y'all the money that y'all giving them. Markets change. When they stop getting it, they stop getting paid. They not doing nothing else.
Start doing real estate. They gonna start
Bro,
doing
stop falling for that, bro.
they start doing real estate. They start
Hey, you know what? And this is my thing too. And I got I think Kirk might have got on me about this. Like, bro, you be like in my content, a couple of my pieces, bro. That was a lot of sauce. You just gave these boys for free. Hey, this my thing. I don't care if you don't come over here. You know why? Because the people that do come over here, you gonna see them. And
Those
that's
good results.
and you know what? You could take that as a flex if you want, because that's a testimony to our work. We're going to strategically market them. We're going to get them this. We're going to get them that. We're going to show them this. We're going to show them that. So if you decide not to come over here, bro, that's cool, because you know what? I'm all for, it's your money. You could buy what you want. I'm not mad if you don't get my services too. A lot of y'all be thinking that. Like, I had a guy block me and he said, "Bro, you seem salty." And I sent him a voice note. I said, "Bro, I'm not salty. I'm being honest with you. I actually collect data from the people, like people that don't buy from me, that tell me that they're gonna buy. I ask, hey, what made you change your mind? Some of them say it, some of them leave me on red, and then some of them block me. But this is me saying this now to y'all. If y'all are watching me, because I think some of y'all do that. You block and you go watch somewhere else to see if it's smoke. It ain't smoke. I really asked to see if there's something that I can improve on. Some of y'all that told me, "Hey, I can't pay that." Well, what can you pay? What's a better price? Or I don't really need all of that. You know what that when and I'm gonna tell you me, my market in mind. When people tell me that, that means I need to offer services that everybody need. I need to chop. Maybe I need to chop the package up. Maybe I could do a la carte.
Yeah,
If it like
it could mean you.
you don't want to get all of that, and because you got this already and you just want that, instead of me thinking of something on the fly, I already got it chopped up where you can get it like this.
Yeah,
That's why I got the Lucy's on my page, on
yeah,
my website, where you can get it chopped up. And that came from somebody telling me, "Bro, I don't really need all that." And I was like, "Bam, boom, let me make this to where you can get any service separate for this amount."
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I use y'all. I use my conversations. I use testimonials as to get better.
That's how
So
the big boys companies work, though. The billion
yeah,
and trillion-dollar companies, you
I
get
don't,
feedback.
and I ain't sending out no survey because I know y'all. A lot of y'all ain't gonna do it because I don't do them surveys.
Yeah,
I use our conversations. Like, I've had people say, this was confusing, and I go fix it, or I didn't know what that mean. I use different terminology. I had a guy tell me, um, and this is a guy that blocked me. Um, he told me that he didn't like, what did he say? He said he didn't like that I didn't try to get to know him.
sure.
But
Yeah,
no, you know what I didn't like about that, Kirk?
but
He reached out to me.
but
So this is what I said to him. I said, "Hey man, my apologies, but in all fairness, you responded to my marketing. You literally, if you go back to the first message from weeks ago, you responded to a video of me saying what I did for an artist, and you DM me. I didn't reach out to you pushing numbers. You came in my DM over a marketing video, me explaining how I playlisted an artist in 50 states. And then you're getting emotional now with me, and I don't even know you. You're saying I didn't try to get to know you. Try to
but
get to know what though, bro?
do people
This
make emotional decisions when they
they
are most
do.
buys emotional decisions?
Yes, they do. But let me tell you this. What emotion did you want from me when you reached out to me, bro? So I told him, I said, "Hey man, you reached out to me. I just showed you more work, and I'm telling you my prices because you asked.
Come
So
on, man.
what was I supposed to do or say?"
I gotta play client advocate with that. Hey, cause you a Drake guy. What Drake guy? People see the crib and ask me who I steal from. Price tag on making the world feel something. You made the world feel something. Now people are, hey, I'm gonna vault into your top 5. I'm gonna vault into your Because while all these other rappers were doing X, Y, and Z, I made you feel something. I wasn't scared to let you know, yeah, the girl broke my heart. She played me. She just that and the third. Yeah, I missed her. She with another nigga, Marvin's room. But I will say I've been in some settings like when I worked for a publicly traded company, it was a guy, shout out to my coach then. He was like, he would listen to calls and be like, oh, you didn't build any rapport. You didn't make them feel anything. I would have hung up on you too. I would have banged on you too. Or I would have listened to your pitch out of respect and professionalism and not bought because you didn't give me anything to connect with. It was just kind of cold. So it could be like you got some people like, for instance, where was that guy from? Because a lot of times it can be based on geographics.
Yeah, he was and you know what? He was a young boy.
Mm.
He was a young boy from Pennsylvania.
Hmm. From New
But
Pennsylvania.
you know, I don't think I matched the flex too.
Hmm.
Cause he started out flexing. Hey, money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm talking too much, or maybe I'm showing too much. He want to talk numbers. All right, bro, it's 300. He hung up on me and blocked me. What?
Hey,
I heard him go.
people.
I really heard him go. Oh hell no, nah, and hung up.
Yeah.
So you young boy, I was being nice, and this is again, if they be watching, I gave you the real price for the shop the culture package. There's people that you're gonna do that to that would have said 600,
6,000.
or they're gonna double it because you said money ain't a thing, money ain't a thing, money ain't a thing, money ain't a thing. You was on that. You was on that type of time. But I'm not like that.
See, that brings.
See, because I told you, I always think about the next play or head. What a bro go see? Like I told you, I always think like that, like getting caught. Like, what if you talk to another nigga, he be like, "Oh, you paid 3 for that, or you paid 6 for that, bro? I got that for 300." Then he like, "Hey, bro." Then I gotta tell him, bro, you was flexing.
Is what it is.
You
I,
show you show me how much you had, but I don't do that. I don't do that.
is is what it is, especially if you go provide something that you know is going to help them get more value. Um, and just I was thinking of it when we were talking about the team. I feel like, and I ain't go cap. I'm not even gonna cap. I feel like when it comes to the organization team that we like the Nuggets before the start of the season. We the Nuggets before the start of 2022-2023 season.
Talking about
And
you talking about shot the culture like the team.
yeah, like
Oh, see, bro, you know what I was thinking you was asking me? I thought you was talking about like the artists that we deal with.
yeah, like I'm just talking, yeah, like
Oh,
us
'cause when
from
you
a.
talking about shot the culture, who we are.
I'm talking about from the with the artists included.
I'm about to say we the Lakers, boy.
I'm talking with the artists included. Because I'm
We the
thinking,
96 Bulls.
yeah,
We the '01 Lakers.
hey, because I say the
Me.
Nuggets because Nick people. It's funny because like you look at Jokic, best player in the world, proved that by far, but he's not fancy. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of us are fancy. The Nuggets are not fancy. Their colors look cool, right? But they're not fancy. Then you got Jamal Murray, proved to be one of the game's best closers. We have that too. We have the artists with the talent. I feel like coming soon, we're gonna have our Michael Porter Jr. type of guy who comes in, that young hot shot person that's relatable to today and is able to fit into a winning culture. Like I look at it like that, or I look at it like the 2015 Warriors. Like people don't even know what's about to hit them, and we have a foundation, we have infrastructure built. So I always tell people, it's like you don't. For instance, somebody told me this right here. I don't want an accountant that drives a Ferrari. because it looks like he's wearing his client's money. Like, I people don't think about that though. Like, I don't want to kind of that drives for because he wears his client's money.
Hey
So
man,
now I'm gonna be looking for, did somebody come up short? Did somebody not pay their taxes? How you got all this money? Like, I mean, like, what are you? I'm looking for somebody who got a nice watch, who got a whatever, who keep their stuff clean, who's organized in their office, and just I ain't got to see where he live at or nothing like that. But I'm not looking for the flex. And when I heard that, it made so much sense. So with us, it's like we have this foundation that's built and it's built off of real results, real experience, and work. You know, my pretend smoke with you is like, bro, you don't in this society, you don't name drop enough. Like in what you've really done and who has entrusted you with their vision, with their product. Like I
how you know I
remember,
didn't sign no NDA?
huh?
How you know I didn't sign an NDA?
Industry plant, man.
I I've been in meetings where we were about to sign NDAs and it was just we didn't because it was like,
Shock the culture exclusive.
but I'm
Um,
just saying, like you be saying that, I be like, bro, how you know I didn't sign an NDA?
Shock the culture exclusive. Dom is
Here you go.
Dom a fake independent manager. He's a fake independent guy. This dude's a major, he's a scout for major labels. That's so look, all of a sudden his artists who do what he say, they just magically end up places. They just magically people just man, come on, man. Magically ending up in over here across seas, 30,000 different joint man. If they just listen to Dom, that sounds very industry plain to me. So y'all gotta look for the signs. See, he be testing y'all to see if y'all go follow through, and then y'all follow through. Y'all just magically end up with a here go 15K streams. Here go somebody reaching out to you for a paid show. You was just working at Checkers last week. You see, he's an industry plant. I'm coming out with a documentary, bro. I've been peeping for some time. I'm like,
Fifth Plague.
how he on Wayno podcast, bro, at the crib, just chopping it up with Rennie and Wayno. He was like, yeah, man, Rennie told me something one time, and I'm like, where you watch that at? Oh no, we was on a podcast. She told me that directly. All right, bro, what? I know a dude right now. God bless his soul, wherever he is. But my boy probably made a cool 100,000, at least six figures, just based off of a semi relationship he had with one person in the industry. And I was like, I just, I always say artists,
I could
man,
have did that. When you told me that play,
that was wild.
I y'all it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, bro. It's so much nasty stuff that we could do, bro.
It is.
And I don't do it because, like I said, I'm a family man. I have kids. I have a wife. I would hate to put any of that in jeopardy. And I don't like people hitting me like, "Hey, so when's this gonna happen? When's this gonna happen? When?" Hey, bro, just keep working. Just keep working.
You grinding.
Keep grinding, bro. You gonna get there. Like,
He grinding.
and it's funny because y'all that be hitting us up for the scam. I be going back to see if y'all even did it. Like the man that told me about French, like get your stuff on French my time. You none of that stuff was ever on French's page.
None of it. None of it.
I looked.
But he
I
called
waited.
you. He called you out though.
Told me,
You never.
and I was scared.
You'll never get anywhere in life.
I'll never. Oh yeah, I'm keeping that. I'll never get anywhere in life. My clients is gonna sense that.
Hey, my boy was off the. He was off the cokey and was like, "I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna let him have it."
He
He,
told, and
but
then he snitched. Because I didn't say nothing that he said. If you think this is some buying follower thing, I didn't say that, bro. You said that.
You
What makes
see,
you think that? Because that's what you was about to do.
look,
Yeah, bro. It's so nasty. It's
that's bro. That's
it, bro.
all.
We give, and this is really how you know we care too. We give so much at a low. It's
What
it's
Eric Stack
people
say?
busting. It's people busting y'all heads for the stuff that we do,
What Eric Stack say? It ain't sexy. You gotta be sexy.
bro. Cause y'all, bro. Some of this stuff should really be. It shouldn't be less than 1,000, bro.
No, for real. No, it should be at least 1,000.
The
But
way the way you do graphics, your graphics look better than. And I had to do market research where I was at before.
yeah,
Your graphics look better than a lot of verified accounts. The graphics that you do,
yeah.
bro.
I learned from a like for real graphics, somebody who went to school from graphics. I
Yeah.
learned
So,
personally from him
um,
and got my work rejected like 5 years straight before I got before I could create something. I was like, yeah, that's decent. Keep trying
the
and keep
numbers
it up,
that
little bro.
the numbers that the numbers that the artists that are working with us are getting organically are more than artists that we seen performing at shows. I was with Mo at the Hip Hop Fest, and we looked up every artist that they brought on stage. Mo had more streams and followers than them.
Like in real life.
Yes, we were sitting there looking. Um, I seen like that's what I'm saying. Like it's we do it for the love, and of course, yes, we do make money off of it, but it's not. We know at the end of the day, because we're so close to y'all, we're dealing with y'all directly. It's it's personal. Marketing is personal. You got to study a person to figure out how you're going to market them. You got to look at their content. You got to look at how they are. You got to look at what they do. You can't just market somebody and be like, "All right, this is it." No, you gotta figure it out, bro.
Yeah,
Like where I used to work, bro, that
yeah.
was lit- excuse me.
So that was what?
Dang, did I really say that?
What?
Oh, I said where I used to work. Where I should I
Hey,
should
speak
I
into existence.
should I knock on wood?
No,
Don't okay.
roll with
Where I work, right?
it.
Um, dang, that's crazy. I that slip. Where
I used to work.
where I work, right?
Yeah,
Our slogan used to be we our company really thrived off of the fact that you can deal with somebody in the branch to help you versus dealing with a computer. That was our
market
selling
right there.
point
Mm-hmm.
at one point.
The niche.
That was I don't want to say niche. I want because the niche is money, is lending, is consumer finance. But like I think our selling point was you didn't just put in an application, press enter, and you're gonna sign this through e-sign and the money will be there in a couple of days. You're gonna press enter and you're gonna get a live representative that's at a branch in your city that you could go talk to and sit at his desk anytime that you want to during work hours. And
Yeah,
you can call him too. This is his office number. You can email him too. You could text him too. You could do all this with a human
right, right.
in this AI age with a real dude that when you go in his office, he got shout out to my kids, he got artwork of his children's art behind him.
Yeah, human connection.
He got a real birthday. He got real feelings. You can hear how his day going through the way he pick his phone up. It's a real person. So that's us. We're real people. You didn't go online and click a package and we sent you the pack.
Yep.
Now, I ain't gonna cap. When we get big, y'all gonna click a button and y'all gonna fill out a form on everything y'all want, and we ain't talking to y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
just gonna click enter and we gonna do it and send it through.
Hey, I saw something that was code where you type whatever type of whatever in the comments, and then you automatically get a DM from that page. I thought that was dope. I was like, hey, that's code where they like comment such and such if you want more information. Then you comment that, and then instantly, bam, here goes your guide. Here goes your whatever. Here go my page. Here go the funnel. I was like, oh, that's hard. I actually like that. I got to see what company does that. But I agree with you. It was the same thing when I started with investing. It was like so many people are. I
Hey,
got at least.
hold on, y'all. Y'all know your boy's a trader now. I gotta go look at my trades because I'm part of the Clearport.
Hey, let's get it. Hey man, I'm so excited. Like it's so funny. I just laugh because I'm like, bro, the people who do tap in, they gonna be like, yo, nigga, like why ain't like you said, why ain't everybody doing this? So you
Yeah.
mean to tell me that think about it from this standpoint. Here's what we're offering, like for real. We already know that doing it the organic way, number one, is going to be more valuable to you as an artist in the long term because you're going to build up real data, real clientele. You're going to build up real people, real fans, real listeners. So we're knowing that it's going to actually be a nice progression. And in the mean in between time, you about to be getting paid like a major artist anyway, because we're going to hip you to investing and show you how to start making money now. And you ain't gotta go watch no 1, 2, 3, 4 hour videos. So you about to start getting paid, and then we're gonna do weekly meetings where you get marketing gems and how to invest your new money in your music. We're gonna give
Hey,
you those gems too. Are you
I'm gonna keep
kidding me?
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. When I first started doing this,
Are you kidding
I
me?
I espionaged in this, bro, in this marketing stuff, and I dealt with companies that do the same things. You can only contact these dudes through email. They don't show their faces. They don't got websites.
No.
Bro, we got websites, we got Instagrams, we got Twitters, we got Facebooks. We on live every week, every Thursday from 8 until we got bar exam, we got shock treatment, we got group, we got a Discord. I we got a Discord with almost 100 people in it. We got
Right.
we got pages working for us. We got potters that vouch for us. We got artists that's vouching for us. We got real live people that's vouching for us. We got people that, bro, and humbly
Like I say, the infrastructure, bro.
want to know, and and this is something that this gonna get clipped up. You want to know what makes us so credible, experience, knowledge, or action? Why you need to rock with us? And this may be exposing. This may be exposing other people, but listen, bro, we don't care if y'all do better than us.
That's a
Shot the
good one.
coach.
That's it. People,
Don't care
they're
if you do better than us, bro. There's people that there are some people that you give the sauce to, or you show them, they take it and they run and they do amazing.
and that's how it's supposed to be for real.
Yes, bro. There's a
That's how it's
guy,
supposed to be.
right? There's a guy right now that took my YouTube course. Bro got a stream of videos where he hitting 20,000, 30,000. I'm like, hold on, bro. I'm doing 1,000, 7, 8. See,
Yeah.
he's sending me the testimonials, bro. Salute to you, bro. Salute, bro. 20,000, 30,000. I'm like, what's he doing? Like I'm like, bro, I ain't had a video like that in a minute. Like I'm staying consistent around 1, 2, 3. That's
Yeah.
my consistent. And I wanted to joke with you about something too. Like, bro, we get this 3 million. We could post 100 videos a day for 30 days. That's 3 million because if we averaging 1,000 a video. So 100 videos, 100 videos a day for 30 days, we'll get the 3 million.
Hey, what's up? Let me get some coffee.
Hold on.
Let me get some coffee, bro.
It takes
Hey,
WIT
by any means, by any streams.
money streams, music streams. Hey, but no,
Hey,
and
nah,
so I'm telling them, bro, salute, bro, you doing it. But I'm not gonna lie. I went to his page. I'm like, hold on. Why is he Why is he streaking like this? I'm not hating, but bro got a line of just a lot of. I don't got a line. I got a line like that from before on a 300,000 view video we did, where the
yeah,
video after that streamed 2010 9, and it was a hot streak.
yeah,
But you know what this guy did? He did something that I told Kirk this, and I definitely apologized to him for this because I'm a trier and I don't listen.
mm,
Like if I see something and I'm interested, I'll be like, bro, let me try that on the page. And I shouldn't do that. But this guy stays on niche.
mm.
He does not change niche. It is his page is about this, and this is all that's on his page. So you know what YouTube does? They reward him for that. They put, we know he's gonna talk about this. So the people that like this, we're putting his content right there. So he's
Right.
every time he posts, he's gonna get monetized soon. Doing that, he should never post outside of that niche. If you watching this, bro, never ever keep doing what you doing, bro. You need to keep doing what you doing, bro.
Yeah.
Cause he's sending it to me, bro. Bruh.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, bro. This is what I
Yeah.
was doing before the course. This is what I'm on now, bro. Just cause you said do the tags like this, post like this. I'm like,
Bro.
hey, I'm telling them, I ain't hating. I'm just like, hey man, good job, though. But I'm like, what he doing different? So
Yeah.
I'm studying, and I'm like, he's staying on topic. It's the same topic.
Stay on topic, bro. That's it. And the funny thing with that, like I've had somebody ask me that before. Like I remember like because I'm not a flashy person, people think that you don't be getting to it. So I had to show this person one time. I was like, let me just show you. Let me just show you a statement because it was just too much. Now it started to get on my nerves. So I showed a bank statement because I was talking about a client, and I was like, "Yo, I had a client who's a teacher make a band like every day in the week with trading one time, while he was still teaching elementary school kids. And you know they can't be on their phone like that, so that means he's putting in a trade, setting his take profit stop loss, and going about his day. And he's an artist, huh?
I know what that mean now. I know what that mean now. I know what that.
Yeah. So I'm talking. This is on his live account, so he's making the band, taking it out, doing the same thing the next day, making the band, taking it out. So somebody was like, "Well, why you ain't making money like that? Or why you ain't?" Da, da, da. And I was like, "Why would you assume I'm not?" Well, first off, why would you assume I'm not? Because you see the way I'm dressed, you see how I'm moving, or so on and so forth, or like, but you don't look at.
Kirk, if he was making $1,000 a day, he telling you what he would do with it.
Yeah, yeah. And I thought to, and I just thought to myself like, this person don't know how many $1,000 days I've had where I'm at the mall. I'm at the mall. Like I literally be at the mall and orders coming in, trades in, take profit. Bam. All right, made a stack. Bam, just made 600 in 2 minutes. Bam, just made 400 in 3 minutes. Like literally trading binary options. And then I don't buy anything from the mall. I'm thinking, how can I further the brand? So what I would do with my bread is I went through like a year where I was trying a whole bunch of different like products like Sam Card, Click Funnels, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, where I'm paying hundreds a month to have customers go through a funnel and see which one perform the best. I'm paying for courses, I'm paying for marketing stuff, like how to market on this site, how to do this, that, and the third. I'm paying for skill sets because I know in the future that's gonna pay off. I still am not the flashy person. I'm like, how many skill sets can I get? You know what I'm saying? That's going to help me to turn a profit. That's going to help me to be more valuable. And I feel like that's, like I said, that's why we a team like the Nuggets, because then we start getting artists who adapt the same mindset. Like I had that talk with, like we've had that talk with clients. Okay, y'all are very good at that. Instead of very good at this, but instead of resting on your laurels with this, become good at that also. So now you're undeniable.
Workout. It's the workout mentality.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these kids do it. And, we got 4 minutes here, and we'll wrap it up. But
Mhm.
it's that, and I did this. When you go work out,
I'm
80.
just asking you, leave me 2 minutes at the end, bro. That's it.
I feel like you should definitely work on the things you don't know how to do. Yeah, you go sharpen up. You got to get your shots up. Definitely every day. But after that, you should be working on things that you don't know how to do. And that's the same thing with artistry and marketing and everything here. You hit yes, you hit the markets that rock with you, but how you gonna hit the other stuff? When y'all come to us for marketing, it's for us to touch places that y'all haven't touched or to reach people that haven't heard about you. It's not for you to keep getting the same stuff, right? You don't come to us and say, I need to do better. I'm only getting 10 listeners a month. And then you come to us and you still getting 10 listeners a month. You don't come to us and say, I want to talk to the same people. So y'all need to rock with Shot the Culture.
And look, and people say, "Oh, you don't do," or people don't do artist development anymore. That's a lie. We do that over here. When you come and you rock with us, and you really tap in, you join the family, you get one of our quote unquote like premier packages that don't cost a lot. Dom told you how much it costs right here on the joint. He told you the three. Hey, we like you. Might cut $20 off or something. But you come rock with that. Like we put time into the artist. Like this was something that was just on the house. Like we had two artists who don't have a lot of time to get on social media. This was a service they didn't even pay for, but because they're part of the Shot the Culture family and they already locked in with us, we went and said, all right, I took an hour and a half out of my day and was like, I'm gonna give y'all basically an intimate marketing course. Like here is how you can go from where you are right now to where you need to be and post every day. Because Dom had got on them about posting every day. So instead of just so now look at how we care. This is the follow up. Somebody get on you, a coach get on you about posting every day. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna just post something to keep the coach satisfied. You're not gonna because you don't know how to move with intentionality in that area, not because you don't want to, you just don't know how. So now I go, all right, Dom just got on him about that. Let me show him how to intentionally move in a way that's going to help build their page and what they want to do. The very next day, very next post, one of the artists got the most views they've gotten on their page thus far. Bam, first post. And
Yeah.
then within that same week, we don't know how it happened. Within that same week, tripled up in monthly listeners. And then the week after that, doubled up. You see what I'm saying? Like, but that's just when you rock with the team, when you rock with the family, that's what happens. So we actually do artist development. We're like, I'm in the studio with artists. Dom is having consultations with artists, helping them to what's going on with the business side, the marketing, how they could do so on and so forth. And I'm really in the stew. I get in there and be like, oh, that's too breathy. There's too many syllables right there. So we do it. So if you want that artist feeling, if you look at that 90s nostalgia and that's what you want, you're like, I want a team that actually cares about me. Come right with Shock the Culture because it ain't gonna break your pockets and it's gonna be a lifelong investment. And we're gonna put you on some bread. That's all I got.
Shock the culture.
Shock the Culture. Let's get it, bro.